What's up, superstars? Back with another video. You got Superstar Rob and you got Superstar Nation. How's it going, guys? I always packing a punch, and you know we're going to be punching you every single day. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the Superstar fam, hit the bell notification button to get every single video, every single day. The streak continues. We told you yesterday we'd be back tomorrow, and tomorrow has come. Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Get the star beside your name. Get access to our spreadsheets, market cap analysis spreadsheet, market floor sweeping spreadsheet, access to our giveaways. We give away a star in the universe every single month from starnaming.com. Buys and sells, and we want to bring as much utility as possible to the VIP membership. Thank you all. Thank you to all our supporters. You guys are amazing. You can always reach out to us on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, or in the description below. We got a Discord. Join the conversation. A lot of great superstars in the chat, always sharing their knowledge. It's definitely popping all the time, every day. So check it out. And thank you to all our VIPs. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I cannot believe the support that we've received from the community over our journey here. We are always humbled when we see that support, that level of support from everybody. Okay, so into the news. Alex and Crypto, Superstar Alex and Crypto. You can catch him in the Discord, speaking of the Discord all the time. He brings it, man. He's all about the humor. He said, that's it. I can no longer have my favorite VV content creators. Thank you. Without any wall art behind them. Yeah, that's blank. This is much better, wouldn't you say? What a great job. Look at this. You got the Grogu, and you got this amazing, I guess it's AI created. I don't know how he did it, but this amazing punching art he has in the background. It's incredible. You even have the the ear pods here, right? You know, this is pretty incredible, man. This was an amazing work of art here. You got the Superstar money hats. He's shown us this before in the Superstar universe, right? You have the Earth in the background and the moon on the moon. So really great job. That would look great back there for sure. And then you have a VV sign. So really good job. Thank you for doing that. And then you have Joe as well. He has full of Bond posters. And you know how much Joe loves those Bond posters? He has nightmares about them after the airdrop fiasco, which has actually been proven that he was right. There's no debate. Joe was one of like the 17 people who did not get an airdrop poster when he should have. So he has every right to be angry, and he just got, look at that, just plastered with airdrop with the Bond poster. So Alex and Crypto, he is hilarious. Great job, and thank you for doing that for us. Chill Crazy. A vault traveler never knows what they may encounter when traveling the verse. So pretty cool video here. Let me expand it so we can all see. Both look very you got those very cool animations going on. And where's he gonna go? Let's take a look inside, and he's in the forest. We got a pure film going on here. We're gonna send this to the film festival. Oh, look at that! Well, that's a great collectible. I love the animation on the Swamp Thing. I love the animation. It's a great animation. It's a long one too. Very long animation. It's great. Look at this. Oh man. And I don't even understand how he learned how to do this, but he does a great job with it. He can give lessons for that alone, just how to swing that. Oh man. What a great video. The fan-made stuff is the best stuff. So really cool. Check it out. We can watch the rest. We can watch the rest of it. It's only half played, so very cool. You can check it out on our Twitter if you want to see more. Omi Daily Burn with the update on the latest posters. So you have Mickey, 164 posters. That's +9. Donald, 114 posters. That's +8. Minnie, 134 posters. That's +6. And Dumbo, 161. That's +9. So Donald right now remains the scarcest poster, Disney poster. And it is definitely something to consider. These are some of the scarcest Disney collectibles on the app. And the uncapping, I think, is like April 24th or April 26th. So still a lot more time. And a lot can happen. And I think a lot of people are just waiting to the very last week or the very last day even for the uncapping. But, you know, in classic VV fashion, if you really want one of these posters, you may want to consider giving yourself a little bit of spread. Don't wait till the last minute, like the literal last minute. We know that always causes problems. You know, do it the day of or the day before. Give yourself a few hours so that you make sure you get what you deserve. Mega Tishka says, just throwing it out there. It's a feeler, open offers, Black MWs still carry that original store tag. Got a few more of interesting mints from the same first ever set. And he has an incredible set. Like, he has Rizzo. He has it in both the colored and the black and white version. And he has every single number. Look, it was 222, 333, 444, 555, 666, 777. And then likewise, he has 111. He doesn't have the 222, but he has the 33, the 4, the 5, the 7, and the 9. So he's done a really, really good job collecting the triple mints. Very great collection. And I'm not sure if he's looking to sell it, but thanks for sharing. It's always nice to see one of those. We'll come back to the Tarzan, and we'll go to the Veve Twitter news now. All right, let's listen into the Tarzan collectible. Let's make it big here. All right, check it out. So I think it did a really good job on the water. I mean, the call, and I haven't seen Tarzan in a really long time, so I can't confirm if that's an accurate description or sound of what the actual call sounds like in the movie, but I don't remember it being like that. I think there's some criticism about the animation sound. I think the animation itself is pretty good. It looks like a good collectible. They do a cool job with the water. I'm just going to mute that and just play it in the background here. All right, you can see that the pixels of the water coming down, which is a pretty good job on that. And I think that in terms of the actual animation itself, it's pretty good. But it is a Tarzan. It reminds me a lot of Rambo. We're going to come back to that. We'll do a price prediction on this. But, you know, pretty cool collectible. Listed price is $60. I'll hold it for later. We'll get back to that. Okay, we have the birth of Billy and Tommy, the children of the Vision and Scarlet Witch. So some WandaVision going on there. So this is going to come out on April the 6th. So we'll just do a quick look at it right now. So it says here that we have a 5,000 total edition mint. So the comics are coming down. We're getting down closer to that 1,000 mint release for ASM 252, which is, you know, we keep talking about it's so expensive because of its scarcity, but it's really starting to lose its valuation as more and more scarce runs come. Because remember that comic book isn't that valuable in the physical world. ASM 252. We actually did a video on it saying it's the most overvalued thing on the app. So I'm concerned for those who are holding it that as more and more time goes on, the scarcity factor of it will be hurt by all of these lower total edition drops that are happening in the comic world right now. So if you're interested in this, typical $7 drops April 6th, and you got 5,000 editions. So pretty cool. And pretty cool comic cover, actually. Look at the secret rare. You got Vision with the baby. That's very cool. So great job. Okay, so Disneyland poster collections. It looks like that Disneyland Resort Tomorrowland poster series featuring some of the most iconic, memorable attractions from the early days of Tomorrowland. 4 retro future collectible poster drops on April the 8th. I kind of remember them doing one of these before. It's been a while. I think they did it maybe like November of last year. I can't remember the exact month, but I know we had one of these already, and they're the actual iconic posters that I think are still in the Disney park. So we know there's more than just 4 in the park. So this must be the rest of the collection. So if you're interested in that, look out for it. And that's going to be April the 8th. So this was a big news here, payout update. So we know that Veve made a promise. They said that all payouts up until March 30th would be honored. And they probably were just regurgitating what Wire told them. So Wire told them, we're going to honor everything to March 30th. And then sure enough, they started sending gems back to people because Wire could not actually complete the transaction. It's yet another miscommunication between Veve and one of the third-party providers. And we've seen this before with Wire. We're not really sure how active the companies are in communicating. It seems to be more of a passive approach between the two. Obviously, they have the deal signed. Veve uses their services. But I'm not sure it's like a super active, engaged conversation. It was not the first time that, something like this has happened. And I think when Wire went out of business, it caught Veve off guard, and maybe it caught a lot of people in the space off guard. But you have to just keep that in mind that, sometimes whoever the third-party providers are, the subs are to Veve, maybe the communication always isn't there. And maybe it's the same on the collectibles, right? Maybe it's the same when it comes to delivering things like MCP, that they're using sub other companies to help deliver it. And the communication breakdown leads to, false deadlines, which aren't actually achievable. So a payout's currently gone. They did say that we are working to restore payments ASAP, and we expect this to happen in the next several weeks. Okay, the next several weeks. I know with Veve, when they say several weeks, it's not always several weeks, but we have no choice. Same with the Veveverse. You have to give them the benefit of the doubt every single time, with an understanding that you shouldn't get your hopes up, because most of the time it doesn't actually happen that way. But we can always be hopeful that it will happen that way. And if cash out comes out, that's extremely important, because in terms of growing the app, I remember back when the bear market wasn't as bad, when people were looking into this project, the first question they always asked, can I get my money out? It's the number one question that I got asked when people asked me about this project. They said, okay, that's great. Cool. They're actually official licensed digital collectibles. They're NFTs. They're legitimate NFTs in the sense that they have the unique code on the blockchain associated to them with metadata on a Muniscan. But can I cash out? Can I get my money out if I want to? And it's sad to say that right now, the answer is no. And that's just unacceptable. It has to come back, and they have time. I don't think this bear market is going to end anytime soon, but they really got to iron this stuff out. It's not really their fault, but at the same time, it is up to them to find providers that can deliver. Wire at this point has proven that they are not able to deliver. So I think it's time to start looking for other options and multiple other options, so that if one goes down, you have other providers that can do the job. So that's another big news. I know Alex G went on Discord and put it for everybody. So that's the big news there with the payout. Okay, so there's a closer look for one-on-one Marvel. If you're into one-on-one Marvel art, there's another one out there right now, silent auction. I'm not really doing the one-for-ones, but I still hear that they trade for pretty expensive pricing. So if you're into that, it's all yours. And then, yeah, we just talked about this round, but yeah, pretty cool. I mean, WandaVision lovers. I mean, that's a great. This is. I don't know. I actually don't know this comic. I'm just assuming that it's based on that WandaVision is based on this specific series of the birth of the kids and them growing up and whatnot. But I don't really know for sure. But either way, you should watch it. It's a great Disney Plus show. Okay, so let's get into it. So price predictions. So it's a listed price of $60, and there's 2,400 editions. This is a really easy price prediction. I'm not even going to bother using the spreadsheet in this case, because it's identical to Rambo. Rambo had a listed price of 60, and it had a release amount of 2,400, but there's still 624 available, so it did not sell out. So of the 2,400, there's about 1,800 left, and the floor price is 36 gems. So we have almost a one-for-one comparable between Rambo and Tarzan. Now, I feel like the Rambo collectible was a little bit better in the animation, a little bit more fun in the animation. It had sound to it as well with the swoosh of the arrow. But I'm not convinced that Tarzan's as good as this Rambo collectible. I know Tarzan's a very important figure, but I think the animation isn't as good, and that doesn't always translate necessarily into pricing. But this is my opinion. I don't think the animation is as good. I also don't think that for the current users on Veve, I think the current users on Veve can associate better with Rambo than they can Tarzan. Not to take anything away from Tarzan, I just think Rambo, for the people who are currently on Veve, which we know are mainly late 20s, people in their 30s, right? That's more their generation right now, and I think that Rambo actually has the edge. So I don't think that Tarzan will do as well. It probably will trade at 30 gems. I think it might even sell less. I think if this one here had 2,400 and 1,800 sold, I think that maybe for Tarzan, only 1,500 or 1,600 will sell, and it will trade for less, which is 30. So I'm be curious to know your predictions as well. But part of that is that I just think that Rambo's the better IP in this case. And on top of that, it has the better animation. So there's really no reason to go for this Tarzan drop. People will always go for it. They like to gamble for the low mints, because if you hit a low mint, you can maybe make some cash. But when you're going to be so 60 gems, there should be another conversation here. Is Veve sure that going expensive with less sales is the way to go? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's better just to do if there's 2,400 release amount and Rambo didn't sell out. Isn't it better just to adapt to Tarzan? And if you don't want to go the full 600, maybe go 2,000. Go a little bit less, so that when it sells out, it helps the market. You want to sell out, in my opinion, because when you sell out, you help the secondary market. That's the only place people can buy it, and it helps the price valuations. They can always burn them in the future. I understand that. But in terms of right now, encourage people to go for the drop because there's no incentive. I don't know why I would want to go for this drop at this time. There is no pathway to even recovering, half the cost. I think it's going to trade for 30, so you'll lose half the gems. You might as well just buy it in the secondary market at that point. You could probably even buy a pretty good mint in the secondary market for the listed price of 60. So I could be wrong. This is my interpretation of Tarzan, but I feel that a $30 listed price with a total of maybe 1,600 sold will be the official price prediction for Tarzan. So let me know below. Are you guys a big Tarzan fan? Are you excited about this drop? And let me know your price predictions below because I find that a lot of people actually, when it's crowdsourcing, right? When I find we get a lot of comments about certain collectibles, usually the crowd does a pretty good idea or gets a pretty good idea of what the price will be. Some people are way off, but there seems to sometimes be a consensus. More often than not, though, it's pretty close to what we talk about in the video. In this case, we have a pretty good comparable, so we'll see where it goes from there. If you haven't already, do not forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the Superstar fam, hit the bell notification button to get every single video every single day. And also, if you want Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month, we appreciate our supporters. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for our VIPs who give us the support that they do. It keeps us going every single day. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.